If you've been keeping score, you've seen the new Model 3 complete refresh called the Project Highland. Well, now the Model Y is getting changes, but these are completely different changes, and I'm going to tell you why and what's included in today's video. Is this the Model Y's equivalent of the Project Highland, the internal code name for the Model 3's refresh that saw things like ambient lighting, even more range, ventilated seats, and more? Well, yes and no. Let's get into these Model Y brand new changes and when you can expect to order them. Number one, if you've been watching and you're waiting for the Model 3's refresh, the Highland, to come to the States any day now, we expect when this Model 3 could make it to the Tesla website, as it's not available to order yet. Well, when are we going to see these Model Y changes? Let's get over one of the new features, ambient lighting and more, added to the Model Y. So just days ago, ambient lighting, a new dash, and more changes were added to the Model Y, but I made a big mistake. This is not a refresh. This is not a complete overhaul like we saw on the Model 3 Highland, and this is not the rumored internal code name Project Juniper, which is said to be the actual refresh of the Model Y. So what is this? Well, we've seen new pictures posted on X of ambient lighting and a new dash design that mimics the Model 3 Highland. Let's get into this. So did you know that now you're going to pay even more for a Highland and these Model Y features when they came out? Just hours ago, Tesla increased yet again the financing rates here in the States from 6.34% for the 72-month financing, and also increased the 84-month if you're choosing a loan option for your Model 3 and Y. Here's what's included. Ambient lighting that looks just like the Model 3's ambient lighting, but this placement is different than that Highland. It's a straight line right across the dash, and we see this non-woven fabric. Remember that wood veneer finish, that wood trim is now gone in the Model Y as well. I'm assuming this is the same color changing LED lighting. That would make the most sense, but also you're getting new wheels. Check this out. Now you have black 19-inch Gemini wheels. Previously they were silver, and this is going to come stock on your Tesla. Now there is yet to be seen a performance variant or an aluminum sports wheel. There's the Uber turbines and the performance models, but this is going to be your new standard rim. Now, if you have an old Model Y, you can just pop off the aero covers and maybe find aftermarket rims that'll look just like this. But we're hoping that these maybe are removable to give you that option. Things that are not included. There is no signs of ventilated seats. It doesn't seem to have a rear screen as well. And also you want to pay attention, the center console does not have a refresh. So it does look like that normal center console where the cup holders are. And we don't really see any of those Highland changes on the exterior. The taillights look the same as does the front. So this is not a complete refresh, but more of a slight update. So when can you get this updated Model Y? Well, this breaking news was coming out of Shanghai, the location, the Gigafactory where we saw Model 3 Highland first announced. No signs on the Tesla website that the Highland 3 or Model Y updates are here in the States just yet. I would expect, don't miss it. Tune in because we're going to make a video when that happens. Check out the old versus new rims and tell me what you think. So when can you expect to order this Model Y, and when is it going to be available actually on the website? Well, do you recall in January, the Model Y standard range was introduced at 279 miles, and then around 9 months later, it was quietly removed, bringing some questions about where did this trim go and when can we order it? Well, now just a few weeks later, we see news out of Shanghai that a new vehicle is coming, and this vehicle's 0 to 60 is 5.9 seconds. That news coming out of Shanghai, on par with the rear-wheel drive Model 3. So when will we see this available? My expectation for this slight update to the Model Y to appear on the website in November. That would give us enough time to see more and more news out of Shanghai, maybe current customers taking deliveries there to build up some demand here in the States. And then if the Cybertruck comes out in Q4 as well, that would lead to an incredible Q4 finish for Tesla. So if this comes out, let's say around the same price, because that's what we're seeing out of Shanghai, there is no price change for this slight update Model Y. Would you buy? So I'm going to leave you with this. You have some big decisions in the next few months as there are a lot of changes coming down the road. Point number one, the Model 3 performance is nowhere to be found on the online configurators for countries that have the Model 3 Highland. So apparently the performance Model 3 is getting a brand new Model S-like motor. This plaid motor is going to replace, if you will, one of the performance motors in your Model 3. Now that's not going to give you a Model 3 plaid, but it is going to give you even more performance. So be on the lookout for that. Point number two, when is the Cybertruck deliveries finally going to happen? It has been said now that a Cybertruck event is right around the corner, with Tesla giving certain Tesla owners an invitation based on referral points for a Cybertruck event in Austin, but no date has been shown just yet. So we're not sure, with some owners seeing their order configurator changing, and it's basically saying that their design is locked in. They can no longer edit their configuration on their order summary page. So that Cybertruck is right around the corner as well. And last but not least, this Model Y slight update. When are we going to see that? There's a lot of changes. The Model 3 performance, Cybertruck, and now a slight upgrade to the Model Y. Do you buy right now and get record discounts on current inventory? And again, that EV tax credit is something you want to factor in as well. Or do you go ahead and wait for all three of these big changes if you're in the market for any one of those specs? No matter which car you're going to get, now you can save $500. You can get more rewards like free full self-driving and points that you can redeem for certain Tesla products by using a referral code, and mine is down in the video description and comment section. So click on that, you can save on your Tesla order. So whether it's mine or somebody else's, make sure to use a referral link. And again, mine's down below. A lot of changes coming. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And the only way I know you liked this video is to drop a like. Again, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.